Yes, hello, good morning, everybody. As Marcel was just saying, my name is Marie Vollmar, and I am an enterprise AI strategist at DataQ. For those of you who don't know DataQ just yet, in a nutshell, on a very basic level, DataQ makes AI accessible to anybody working in an organization, from the ones who would actually create data products to the ones who consume them. And we do that by providing an end-to-end data platform. Now, one thing I really enjoy about my job, actually, is that I have the opportunity to speak to all different kinds of organizations of various sizes in all different kinds of industries, and also at very different, let's say, levels of AI maturity. And even though all of these organizations are very different, they all share similar or the same objectives on why they want to use AI. It's often about cost reduction, it may be about increasing revenue, or improving, for example, the employees' efficiency. And even though all of these objectives are very similar, actually, what you also see is that the result and the success of embedding an AI strategy can actually, differ from success to actually a complete failure. Now, if we actually take one step further, we see that 80% of all AI projects do not make it to production. What does it actually mean they don't make it to production? Well, it means that 80% of all projects we work on and all the projects we spend time on, actually only 80% deliver the full value potential to the business. It also means that ultimately they represent a lot of cost. And we also need to keep in mind that we can have the cleanest data in the world, the best code, the best data scientists, but if we don't manage to deliver the projects at scale and deploy them, well, ultimately, they are probably pretty useless. Now, thinking about these organizations who actually manage to embed an AI strategy successfully and those who fail, what could be the differentiator between those two, let's say, those two types of organizations? Obviously, I don't have the silver bullet to answer to this question. But what we have been able to see at DataQ is that those organizations who manage to integrate people, processes, and technologies are usually the ones who succeed the most. And this is also exactly what is at the core of DataQ. Now, what does it actually mean to integrate people, processes, and technology? Well, first of all, keep in mind that an ML project is not just about the code, but you need to find a way to bring data scientists, analysts, the business experts, and the data engineers together so that they can actually work together and make sense of the projects that they are working on. You should also keep in mind that all of your talents are actually relevant and necessary if you want to deploy thousands of models at scale. So think about a way on how you can involve everyone and every single time. And this is exactly why DataQ offers a no, low, and full code platform. Secondly, if we think about technology, we must find a way to use all of the great technologies that you already have in place today and that you're using to develop and deliver various projects. This is why DataQ offers an open and fully elastic platform, which essentially just allows you to leverage all of the great technologies that you already have in place today. But we also think about the future. And this means that you all know very well that technologies get obsolete very quickly. We need to switch technologies very fast. And this is what you can do with DataQ. You can simply plug in and plug out the technologies that you want to use and that you don't want to use anymore. And lastly, if we speak about processes, what do I mean by that? Well, if you develop a project, don't just think about design, but actually think about a project as an integrated part of design to implement. So make sure that you can deploy all of your projects into production, make sure that you can cover the entire model lifecycle, because only that's actually when you can fully embed AI in the processes of your business, and that's only when your business can really get the value and benefit from AI. That's all I have for today. If you haven't done so already, please come by our booth, and I'm happy to continue the discussion with you over there.